Me, Scottie McClue. I thought I'd pop up and say hi to every single one of you and just see what's happening with you. And we'd just have a quick chit chat, quick bit of a catch up and see what is what. Now, what I've been finding on the channel here is when I post videos about His Majesty the King and how lucky we are to have a monarchy in Britain, in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, I get a lot of feedback. A lot of people, obviously, there's a huge number of great monarchists around, but I also get a little bit of flack, and the bulk of that flack is from people who seem to have absolutely zero knowledge of monarchy and what the monarchy is there for, and they start attacking individuals and that sort of idea and making rather silly comments a lot of the time. And I just wondered why that was, and I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to pop up live and see what people think about it, ask a few questions and see what I can find out about opinions and real opinions on the British monarchy. So we're looking at that tonight. So tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 what you think about it, and feel free to come on and have a chat with me about it. I think that's very important. Get your comments down there and tell us what you think. Okay, so that's what we're looking at tonight. If for some strange reason you don't know me, I'm Scottie McClue, the First Lord of the Internet, hashtag Fluti, all in uppercase, FLOTI, First Lord of the Internet, the world's top broadcaster and the world's most humble man. And I'm also apparently an internet icon, and this is the home of the talk show. So I'm very glad that we're able to have you with us tonight. There's Frank. Good evening. Nice to see you back in video format. What did you think of the audio format, though, Frank? I thought that was rather good because I sometimes feel that, I mean, you've got to remember, I'm in my 40th year of television and radio. You know, fantastic, quite outstanding. But nevertheless, in my 40th year, and I thought to myself, a lot of the YouTube videos, stuff that's actually been and gone, people won't necessarily watch it again. But if it's in radio format, if they don't have to sort of look at my visage all the time, then they might change their minds, you see, and decide just to listen to it instead. So I'd like that. There's Susan. Says, hello, Scottie. Oh, Susan from Lancashire. Hello, Scottie. Welcome back. Thank you, Susan. Very much appreciated. Very nice to be back. So there we are. Hi. Hi to Susan in Lancashire. DINKY-DOO. Everybody say hi to Susan in Lancashire. Very glad that you could join us. And there's another Susan has come and joined us as well. Yes, audience was okay. It reminded me of your radio days. Well, I thought I would try that, Frank, and I might try it. I mean, we need to get a time to do it, Frank. If you're building a serious channel, then you need to get the right time to do things, and you need people knowing what is what. And I think really that this channel is more about education, information, education, entertainment, that sort of thing. So I've always been sort of categorized for some strange reason as comedy, but I thought, no, I may come out with the odd funny line, and we do some great little funnies, I think you'll agree. But I also think it's very, very important to get across a lot of intelligent chat, because that's what's lacking in today's world. People have got a very limited time span for watching things, and this has come via the internet and via a lot of social media, and I think we want to change that and say, no, look, it's great that you watch the shorts, it's great that you love the little funnies, but come and join us for the long haul. Come and join in the discussions. Come and join in the debates. Put your tuppence worth in, because people have been deprived of a voice these days. They don't feel that there's anywhere they can go, anybody that they can talk to about serious issues on the social media. You see? So that's what we're looking at there. Wonderful stuff. There we have it. Thank you very much, Susan. 2 Susans on tonight, guys. There we are. We should make it, some night we might make it, you can only come on if your name is Susan. Fantastic. So, if you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. Quick pop-up, random pop-up, Friday night, just past 8 o'clock. I think I actually came on stream about 3 or 4 minutes past 8. So there you have it. And we've been up for around 6 minutes just for a bit of a catch-up. But this does have the potential to be the world's top talk show. And it's something that should be seriously looked at. And I mean, as you know, you've known McClue, some of you have known me for 32 years. That's not bad, is it? Give us a thumbs up if you've just joined us. You'll see a little thumbs up at the bottom of the picture there. So do come and give us a thumbs up. That would be amazing. Also, if you can tell us, why is it when I post a video about the king that I get a lot of negativity? And it's always the same very narrow negativity. There's never any sort of intelligent approach to it. I mean, we've had a crown for, if you really, really, really go into it and go back, 2,348 years it will be. I would say 2,347, 2,348 years, if you go right back to the Celtic kings, the Celtic kings of Ireland. And then you, of course, get the bloodlines and you come forward to what we're talking about on here. So I think that's very important. But why is it? Is it just politics of envy? Are people just envious because they've got something in their tiny mind that they think the royals are very wealthy, you know? Well, yes, they are. There's a lot of accumulated wealth, but that's called the state. That's actually ours. So there you go. Beefy J has joined us. DINKY-DOO. Scottie, where you been hiding? Says Grumpy Git. Well, I haven't actually been hiding. I've not been terribly well. So there you are. So, but I'm on the mend. And I thought if we're on the mend, then we can manage to pop up and say hi to the nation. And that's what's happened tonight. Good evening, Scottie. You take calls. I'm not taking calls tonight, Glenn, because we're on another device. But is the picture all right? Is the sound quality all right? Look upon this, Glenn, as a bit of a test, a bit of a rehearsal to say hi to everybody and to see what we're talking about tonight. That's Glenn. Glenn is from Sheffield in Yorkshire and is based in the Midlands. So there you are. But we will have a catch-up at some point. The picture's fine, thanks. It's all right, Glenn, and you can hear what I'm saying as well. That's very important. Guys, if you've just joined us, very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue, of course, and we're live on the big one. Yes, the world's top talk show. We just have to let everybody know it's on, you know. Evening, Scottie. Lang me your lumreek, Liam. What a lovely thing to say. Lang me your lumreek as well, I say to you. So, can anybody shed any light on that subject for starters? And tell us, you know, glad you're on the mend. Absolutely, Glenn. Had to be. Was in a bit of a state, I have to tell you. I'm all for the sensible chats. I don't like the nonsense. Some people come out with, no, Frank. I mean, a lot of people come out with the same nonsense. And there's a lot of ignorance about the monarchy, about the king. People go, well, it's 2024. Why have we got a royal family? What's the date got to do with it? And then they say, they take our money. No, they don't. They bring us money. They are givers, not takers. So that sort of idea. Frank, you've always been for the sensible chats. And if I may say, I think you and I have had a number of sensible chats over the piece. Am I not correct, Frank? There we are. If you've just joined us tonight, have you subscribed? Please do. It's free. Trusty Aqua Adams Ale for the duration. I thought we'll pop that on for the duration. Share this, guys. You're looking good, Scottie. Hearing you loud and clear in Ayrshire. Dorfman, how lovely to have you with us from Ayrshire. It's good to see you back, Scottie, says Susan. Susan, you're very, very kind. It's good to be back. And I thought I'd better pop up. I'm on the mend, and I'm able to go back to work. So that's rather good, you see. I had to take some time off work for the first time in 50 years. And we didn't like that. So there you go. So it's good I can get back to work and see how that goes. That's very important. If you've just joined us, welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you with us. You're watching Scottie McClue, the First Lord of the Internet, hashtag FLOTI, FLOTI, and this is the one-stop talk show. Yes, Scottie McClue video talk show, DINKY-DOO, I say to you. Anybody seen the videos of the King, and anybody know why you get negativity when you build up the King? So there we are. Now, hey, there we are, Michava. All the best from the West Country. David, we love the West Country. Which part are you from? You're from Dorset? You're from Devon? Cornwall? Or you think you should tell us? There we are. Fantastic stuff. We want to know. That's the far West Country. Is that where you're from? Do tell. I think we should be told. Very important. And can everybody get sharing? Share this, guys, if you're watching. And tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that we're there. Devonian. We love Devon. Devon. I call it Devon. That's it. And I can go down to Devon. Newton Abbot. Do you know Newton Abbot in Devon? I'll tell you where else I once went to. Great Torrington. Do you know Great Torrington? There you are. I went to Great Torrington for an interview. And that would be about 42 years ago. There we are. Yes, indeed. That's like the couple were sitting in the cafe in Devon having lunch. And somebody said, see that couple over there eating the beans? What age do you think they are? He says, well, he's 40 and she's 42. Newton, yes, absolutely. I'm in Oakhampton country, said David. Oakhampton, very nice, I tell you. Kareem, hello, Scottie. Happy to see you again. Kareem, lovely to be back and very nice to have you with us. I say it's always good. Just a quick random pop-up, Kareem, you know what I mean? Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. Kareem, did you by any chance get a notification? We're wondering about notifications, and I don't know if it makes a difference, but we've changed the YouTube from comedy to education, because I think predominantly that's what Scottie McClue does these days. We teach people online what is what, right from wrong, all that sort of stuff. Very, very good. I didn't know. So there we are. And you are fully subscribed, Kareem. So why did you not get a notification? Have you tapped the bell? Yes, indeed. Now, Kareem, what are you thinking of all the goings on last week? Did you see McClue was considering throwing his hat in the ring for the First Minister of Scotland? But I decided not to do that, to give other people a chance, yes? Because what holds me up from being First Minister is I'm not a member of any political party, and I'm not actually a politician. So that might hold me up for starters. And the only reason I'm not the President of the United States is because I'm not actually an American citizen. Yes. So there you have it. Fantastic. I'll have a check again. I have a new phone, Scottie, for Deputy FM. Yes, Scottie, so many sensible conversations between you and me. There you are, Frank, you see. Yes, I'm not just an athlete, you know. Lovely to have everybody with us. If you've just joined us, thank you for coming along and joining in the chit-chat. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that you're watching Scottie McClue live on the channel. Wonderful, because we want everybody to get a bit of this. I think it's important, très important. I've only been up for about 15 minutes exactly now. There you are. But I did want to have a catch up with everybody and see what is what. And of course, what we'll do, we'll send this one round. And then a lot of people go, oh, I didn't know you were on. That's always the thing, isn't it? I didn't know you were on. Scottie, I'm considering getting a pet rat. Should I? Kareem, I'm not really up on rats. When the dog was living here, the mice used to come and join us. Guys, give us a thumbs up if you're watching and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So there we are. The mice used to come and join us and they were beautiful. But I'm not too sure about the rats. That's the thing there. Is the stream looking different to anyone else? Lovely to see you looking better, Scott. Ben, Soldier Boy. How lovely to have you with us, Soldier Boy. I salute you, sir. And I've got my hat on tonight. Not my service cap, but my hat is on tonight. I could pop on my service cap and salute you, Soldier Boy. I might just do that. How about that? Would that be good? There we are. Right, how's that looking? And then I can salute you properly. There we are, fantastic. Kareem's thinking of getting a pet rat. Should he do so? Can we have a bit of feedback from you guys? As everybody, why is the stream looking different? Ben Soldier Boy, do tell me, what's your stream looking like? I think we should be told. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. So just tap, tap, tappity tap there and let me know what is what. Right, I shall change my service cap now that we've had the salute and pop back to the bonnet. Quick change, artists, you see. Scottie, just the layout might have been updated. Why is it looking better? What are you seeing, Kareem? Do please tell, because I don't entirely know what everybody's seeing. You see, and I think that's important. If you've just joined us, folks, a very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue, the First Lord of the Internet, #FlowTie. Looking like the TikTok format rather than the wife YouTube layout. Very peculiar. Kareem says, still the same in a way, but you could play about with it. What have you got? Because I might be on a more updated device, Kareem. And I'd quite like to know all about that, how that's looking, and see what is what. I tell you, we'll do about, we've been up for 18 minutes. So I think it would be fair if we did half an hour. And then people can have a catch up as well. So there you are. So, Kareem, what can you do? What sort of things can you play about with? Do tell me. I think it's very, very important. I'm also thinking in popping up and doing a Facebook Live and also a bit of TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok for weeks. And that's not so good. So there you have it. So, Kareem, do spill. We're fascinated now with what is what. Guys, you're watching Scottie McClue. We're live on the big one. Come and join us. Subscribe and follow. Scottie, we'll be doing Saturday Night Live again. Just function slightly different. Play about with it. All right. I see. So what sort of functions? Tell me a bit more. Well, I think what I might do, Kareem, is pop up tomorrow night. But I think we should change the Saturday nights. What do you reckon? Maybe go for a Wednesday night. Something like that for an hour and see what's what. Hello, Scott. It's great to see you live again. Can't stay long tonight, but we'll see you tomorrow if you're live at 9 p.m. Well, Megan, thank you for all your encouragement and for all your support. Lovely, lovely to have you with us, I tell you. And thank you to everybody who gave £1 to the GoFundMe for Scottie McClue. Look that up. Go fund Scottie McClue and pop in £1. The screen can be changed to different sizes, the likes, colour. It's not bad. Right, Kareem, probably tomorrow night we might be on another device. So it would be very interesting just to see what's what. I've swapped devices tonight just so we could pop up and say hi to everybody. And we're discussing, Kareem, have you noticed when I put videos up about the king, I get a lot of flack? People saying, why have we got a king in 2024, as if the date makes any difference? Oh, very, very strange. And of course, I was desperate last week to get chatting, but I wasn't strong enough. Stuart DINKY-DOO, hello, Scottie, says Stuart. Hi, Stuart. Lovely to have you with us. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I say, everybody watching right now, share this. Yeah, we need to encourage everybody. I think Saturday nights are the best way to go, says Negan, as the work days are over, and it's always good to look forward to McClue's stream by the end of the week. Yes, well, there is that. What about a Friday night? I know people go out, but Friday 9 till 10? Kareem says, just the complaining crew as usual, not happy if not moaning about something. I think you mean there, Kareem. Yes, absolutely. They like to have a good old moan, but it's interesting why they attack the monarchy and attack the king, and that's why I like to defend it. I think it's very, very important. Très important. Yeah, I think these people are not happy in themselves, Kareem. But also a lot of the time they don't seem to know what they're talking about. And that I find quite strange. They don't actually know what they're talking about. How amazing is that? Guys, have we got enough light in the video here? Have NU, Kareem, not sure what that one means, have NU. There we are, but lovely to have you with us. That's what I do say. Guys, we've just come up to 22 minutes. We're having to push off in 8 minutes, but I thought it'd be nice to have you there. Are you feeling better, Scott? It must have been a horrible infection yet. Rick, it was the worst ever. I had to take time off my work for the first time in 50 years. And that was heartbreaking because I love my work. So there you are. It was a dreadful, dreadful thing, right into the lungs. Deep infection made breathing very difficult. Very strange. I've noticed there's a real complaining section in society. Scotland is bad. It's scary. You can't fix stupid. You can't fix stupid, Kareem, but it's well worth trying. I've been trying for 40 years. Information, education, entertainment. Good evening, Mr. McClue from beautiful Derbyshire. Much respect to you, Roy Michael. How lovely to have you with us from Derbyshire. How much do I love Derbyshire? Over Haddon. Bakewell. Buxton. The Peak District. How beautiful is Derbyshire? We just love it. Take care, Scottie. Catch up with you soon. Frank, night. If you're going to bed, are you on at the bakery? When do you start again, Frank? Is it 2 in the morning or 4 in the morning? I've sort of forgotten the shift pattern, so you'd have to tell me. That's what it's about. But lovely to have you with us. Thanks, Frank, for joining us. If you've just joined us, folks, you're very, very welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue back in harness. We've had a little time off, and it's lovely to be back with you. And I say welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, indeed. Get subscribing, get following, get talking. Got to head off now, Scottie, says Negan. Make sure to be prepared for the return of your weekly streams, DINKY-DOO. Negan, what we'll do, we'll all discuss it, because that's best. You have a lovely evening and take great care of your dear self. DINKY-DOO. DINKY-DOO to Negan. Say cheerio to Negan, everybody. He's popping off. And remember, on Scottie McClue, we are family. Yes, indeed. You and me. There we go. So all the best. Thanks, Negan. Yes, and I hope you'll join us. We'll attempt to do a tomorrow night. As I say, we might change the Saturday nights because they've had a good few years now and been very, very successful. Let's not kid ourselves, but I want this to really go. Off till Monday, usually up at 4 a.m., start 5. Good one, Frank. And that's quite late because my cousin was a master baker. Careful how you say it. And he was 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know when he started, but he was up at 2. I think he might have been up at 2 and started at 3. And in those days, Frank, in the bakehouse, you had cats. Probably wouldn't be allowed nowadays, sleeping on a flour sack in the windowsill in the sunshine and keeping the mice down in the bakery. And that was when they put the big, what do you call them? Is it pawls you put into the oven and bring the tins out from a way back? Fantastic, wonderful. Oh, I used to go along for morning rolls, and they were always doing cream cookies. So you had these lovely glazed buns that were known as cookies in Scotland, and they snipped them, and then they piped fresh cream into them, a cream cookie, and sprinkled icing sugar on them. Yes, perhaps not the best thing if you have diabetes. So there's Jim. Was he doing up at that time haunting hussies? No, he was a master baker, Jim. Right, there you are. Don't you be getting confused now. And that was the stuff. So there you go. And I went to start the bakery, and I went along usually about 7:30, 8 o'clock to the bakehouse before the shop had opened, and got myself, half a dozen fresh rolls, still warm. Still warm. And sometimes I'd take 4 cream cookies. Stop. I say to you, I tell you, Jim, you mustn't assume everybody has your lifestyle. Must have been making good dough, Scottie. I see what you did there, Jim. He was making good dough. He was kneading good dough. I tell you. See what I just did there? So there we are. Scottie McClue fan says, the king is back. What a lovely thing to say. Guys, I can't believe this, but we've actually been up for just going up to 28 minutes. Do you have a clock on your screen? Can you see how long I've been up? Roy Michael says, Mr. McClue, Derbyshire has some wonderful places. So beautiful. Scotland, much breathtaking scenes. Taking to respect to you. Respect to you, Roy Michael, and respect to Derbyshire. We absolutely love it. I can't believe how quick the time flies and that I've only got a couple of minutes. Oh, my goodness me. Thoroughly enjoy being back. Good night, boss. Good night, Frank. You take great care of yourself. It's like the Waltons on here. Good night, Scottie. Good night, John Bye. Good night, Frank. Frank, you sleep well and enjoy a little bit of time. And thank you for coming and joining us here on the live. You and I go back a long way. In fact, I think we might go back the best part of 30 years. That's not bad, is it? I tell you. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little pop-up tonight. Remember to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. Make sure you subscribe. Scottie, have I missed again? Amy. Yes, because we're just doing half an hour, but we've got a minute left. So there we go. So that's quite good, isn't it? We've got a minute left, so you're all right for time there. And I don't know how to stop this thing either. Just missed you. George the Third, how lovely to have you with us. So nice to have George the Third with us, guys. Oh, I could have shared this. My goodness me. I hadn't realized that. I could have shared this to the newsfeed. Anyway, we've just done that. We like to do that, I say to you. You're only on for 30 minutes. Yeah, just a quick pop-up tonight to say hi to everybody and to say, respect to you, loving the YouTube channel. Everybody's loving that as well. And just great to be back with you. So as I say, subscribe and share. Right, I'm going to have to go. I've got 30 seconds. So there you are. I can't thank you all enough. Wonderful to be back with you. And as I say, do us a favour, tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue Live. Hopefully peaceful old film day tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Mr. McClue is madder than a box of frauds, but a very educational man. Roy Michael, Dinky-Doo, right back at your la. How do I do this? Does anybody know how we actually stop this? What happens with that? There it says, start a poll. I'm going to have to go. I love you all. Dinky-doo.